Hello, class. So today we're going to be talking about some of the Native American tribes from Virginia. So the first tribe that we're going to go over is the Algonquian language group. They live primarily in the coastal plains or the Tidewater region, and they are more gatherers than hunters. So a typical diet would consist of corn, beans, squash, sunflower seeds, things like that. They also lived in a shelter called longhouses, which is what this picture is of. It's a long wooden structure with kind of a thatched roof. Men typically would wear loincloths and women would wear leather dresses, but in the winter they would wear like a fur coat or something to that effect. But for shoes, they would both wear moccasins made out of leather from animals that they've hunted. The next language group are the Iroquois, and they lived in the Appalachian Plateau region. They are hunters, gatherers, farmers, and fishermen, so that means they would eat typically any type of game, and they would also gather seeds and corn, things like that, and they would eat fish. They wore loincloths and moccasins too, but they don't wear headdresses like other language groups, and women would sometimes wear ponchos that they made. And they lived in houses made of wattle and daub, which is what you see in this picture. And so that's basically like the structure is clay from the bottom, and then it's like a straw top. The last language group are the Sioux, and they live in the Piedmont region of Virginia, and their villages are surrounded by palisade, which is what is in this picture. So it's basically these long wooden structures that are meant to keep intruders and invaders out. They eat corn, beans, and squash, so they are mostly gatherers, but they did hunt some. And they wore deer skin specifically, and they would actually put patterns on their outfits with paint, and they would make typically a geometric type of pattern. So these are the three language groups that you'll have to choose for your project. You can do some more research to find out a little bit more in depth, but that's a broad overview of the main language groups in Virginia. Thanks, guys, and good luck on your project.